struggle, but we overcome. Hey, out the jungle, man, we out the mud. Like, keep it moving, man, we on the run. Hey, been the struggle, but we ain't done. Keep on swinging, never know when we gon' land right. Hit you with the left uppercut, say goodnight on the canvas. You not know who the man is.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. Get that Caesar Sportsbook app. You can lose your ass like I did this weekend. I kid. Or did I? Caesar Sportsbook. First bet's on them, up to $1,250 back as a free bet if you don't win. Using the code VernonFull. VernonFull. I cannot believe they've installed you as an underdog against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I bet it the second the line came out.
Really?
I did. Eagles -2.5. I'm kidding.
I mean,
I took the Niners.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, if I lose money on you, I lose money on you. I'm going to root for the 49ers.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're going to root for us anyway. No, it was -2, and then it went to 2.5. I wonder if it'll get up to 3 at all.
Well, if it does, it just means I've made another terrible bet.
Well, if it gets up to 3, I guarantee you it'll get bought back the other way, like right away. Yeah, I would bet.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
All right. Zach Myers is the lead guitarist for SHINEDOWN. He's a Grizzlies season ticket holder. You see him at the games. And he has a very special announcement that we are going to get to. But before I get to that, right before you came in here, we were covering the Grizzlies weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look, you're not a Shannon Sharpe level personality because you're not on television every day. But do you think that they would let you stay in FedexForum if you tried to fight the Lakers?
No, and they didn't. One of the Oklahoma City games, Benny kicked me out of the game, and then I got a text from somebody with Pear, and it was like, you just go up to the box. And I was like, I got kicked out at one of the games. Remember, there's like a 4-year span where I sat on the floor before I moved back to the first row of off the floor. Sat on the floor, and I don't remember which game it was, but one of the games I got.
What was the egregious crime that you committed?
I kept trying to hand Benny my glasses.
You kept trying to hand.
What's his last name?
Benny.
Benny. Yeah.
Benny Adams.
Benny Adams. And then
That's funny.
I kept trying to give him my glasses, and then after the game, me, Quincy, and Mike went to Blue City Cafe, and the refs came. I've never seen the refs out after a game ever, and the refs showed up to Blue City. And I was like, Benny! And he's like, oh, I see you. I see. Like, he knew exactly. Not excited.
Wait, so you
me.
just kept trying to give Benny Adams your glasses, and they threw you out.
Yeah.
Who came over to you?
So a guy in a suit.
The security?
But it wasn't. It had to be an NBA guy. It wasn't one of our guys. I know all of our people.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't one of our guys.
Somebody from the NBA came over, and what did they say?
They said they're like, this is the second time that he's told us about you, so you got to go. And then, dude, as I'm walking out,
were you humiliated?
No, I didn't care.
You didn't care.
No, because I was like, is this like a lifetime? They're like, no, just for the game.
This is a lifetime.
And then I get a text from a number I don't know. They're like, go up to the owner's
That's
suite.
what I thought should happen with Shannon. Just go.
Yeah.
Go up to a suite.
The fact that
He
they
should
put
have
him back out at
That was
halftime.
ridiculous. The fact that he was able to stay sets a weird precedent that shouldn't be set. Like, especially when that video comes up, because dude, it's all out there. When the video comes out about him talking about saying like what people can and shouldn't be able to do on the sideline, no matter what, you see that video.
People think
a couple years ago,
you're entitled to do whatever you want to do
because you spend money. You could say whatever you want. I'm like, dude, you said whatever you want, and also like all the people coming out and being like, well, Dylan Brooks started. I'm like, no, he didn't. Shannon said he couldn't guard LeBron, and then LeBron missed the next shot, and he said he missed the shot. That's just normal. Like to me, that's normal shit talk that I would do with anybody. You know what I mean? Like. And, the fact that he got to stay, though, after, like, when a team comes off the bench across the court and you're able to stay, like, that's setting a bad precedent.
Between, like, Spike Lee and Reggie Miller yelling at each other or anybody, for that matter, yelling at each other and it getting out of hand versus this was, like, aggressive. Like, the fact that there could have been
fighting stances.
He wanted to fight.
No, there could have been a melee.
Yeah.
Like, if there were... Right, if somebody walked up and, like, say Steven Adams would have walked up and put his hands on Shannon Sharpe and Shannon Sharpe, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was praying.
It could have escalated because tempers were hot.
Listen,
no way around.
Also,
that.
did we talk about Steven Adams not moving an inch?
Dude,
yes.
that guy.
100 people.
Hey, let me tell you the other
like,
thing. You're lucky that T was there seemingly alone and not with all of Ja's buddies.
Ja's buddies were beside him, but they stayed.
They were all. A couple of them were there.
That would have been.
Yeah, I was
a problem.
My thing is like as I get older, you know, I used to be the king of internet fighting and arguing.
Yes.
And now, like, I try not to do it as much. I say that and I still do it. But, like, I've never had so many back and forths on Facebook and Twitter other than the last 3 days about that.
Oh,
of
really?
People going like, oh, Steven Adams didn't want none. I'm like, let's hold on a second. I'm like, no one on our team wants to fight Shannon Sharpe. I understand that. And viably, except for Steven Adams.
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams, dude,
The
when
idea
you
that he would
physically
be
move
afraid.
3 people out of the way,
Come on.
that guy's a warrior, dude. Like a legit warrior.
That-
Zach, you have WWE connections.
Yep.
We can make it happen.
Make
That
this
is the-
happen.
Shannon
is
Sharpe
the-
seems like the kind of guy that would do a WWE thing.
Oh
too, you know?
yeah.
But Steven Adams, like, people don't understand, like, different levels of, like, toughness. You know
He's
what I'm
not
saying?
scared of-
That guy's not scared of anything.
No, like, Steven Adams is the kind that, like, would, like, you could have a poisonous snake going at his neck and he would strangle it out with
He
his hands.
literally
Like,
hunts
guys like-
warthogs
Yeah,
barefoot
dude.
with a knife.
Yeah, guys like that
That's
are just
so
that's
terrifying.
Not,
Yeah, he's a terrifying
that's not
person.
Yeah.
They're different. Guys like that are different.
Guys,
I
his
get it.
ponytail
That's
came
like there's a level of fear that they don't have.
Concerning.
Concerning.
There's a concerning level of fear that he does not have.
Yes.
Yeah, that's scary. And like, listen, dude, Shannon Sharpe is a dude for being 54 years old. That guy
I wonder
is
if there's anything
in
that
wild
Steven
shape.
Adams is scared of.
Watch it be like ladybugs or something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
something
right.
Oh, we gotta
weird.
ask.
Something weird. Because
I
that-
wonder if you could jump scare him.
I don't
don't think
he'd just
so.
be like, nice try, mate.
Somebody
Yeah.
needs to do that. Well, I mean, obviously, you'd be putting your life in jeopardy.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Yeah.
Because what if his
do you think
reaction
if
is...
somebody, like jumped
We'll go
out
get
from
Grizz
a
to do
wall
it.
or something, or like a mannequin came to life? You know, when you
I
see
bet
those
you could get 'em.
videos like with the mannequin go,
Again,
like that.
Again, you
Could
don't
you
want
jump scare him?
I think you could, but I don't think you want to.
Because what if his reaction...
I cannot foresee a circumstance where Steven Adams goes, ah! Can you?
I think he's gonna be
No.
scared.
Yeah, I can.
I don't know, man. Those are the big guys. Those big guys. The ones that get scared like that. Now, granted, when he pulled his hair down and tried to
was
fight
on.
Shannon Sharpe,
Bro.
I was
You know
like,
what
oh,
the
this
crazy
guy's
thing
ready.
Go
about that
back and watch when Zebo punches him and he doesn't even move.
No, no.
what I
He
mean.
just like keeps on running.
It doesn't
It's
even-
like he got punched in the head.
And that's what he looked like,
just
this
keeps
little
on
innocent
running.
guy. Like he didn't
No.
have a third of the body he has
No.
now. Like, dude, he hit the weight room after that.
Yes.
And so it looks different. But like what you notice is everyone come over. I've watched this video 100 times. Just to verify my arguments that
Yep.
I'm having with fans on Twitter. And you watch what happens when everyone comes over and he's still in it. And when Steven Adams comes over and physically moves 3 people out of the way, he just turns back to a man closer to his own age and ignores that Steven Adams is right there.
And,
he just
and
looks
also
at T.
in the quote, he doesn't.
doesn't
He's the
mention
only
Steven
one he
Adams.
doesn't mention.
Of course. Well, people posted that black and white photo and they're like, name this album. And I just retweeted and put everyone except for Steven Adams. I'll fight everybody here except for that big guy who physically just picked people up to try to get to me.
He picked up a big dude, too. One of our
He picked up a big
security
dude,
guards is
yeah.
big dude. He just...
It's very frightening, the thing. I would like, that guy's coming at you, just be like, just lay down. Like a scared person.
I'm with you on the precedent too, though. I mean, I don't know what you do next. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're
I'd use that as an argument.
if you're
I'm
Joe
getting
Schmo,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? How do you just kick
Shannon
out?
Sharpe got to stay.
How do you? Yeah,
Shannon Sharpe got to
some
stay.
rich guy who almost started a fight, bro.
Dude, there used to be a guy who sat probably 7 seats down from me who, no matter what team it was, I've never seen someone get under DeMarcus Cousins' skin more. And it was every time he came to the point where like it would be 4 or 5 games in for over like 2 seasons, of him coming, and like DeMarcus Cousins would know it was him and like start jawing back and forth with this dude to the point where one time I thought he was going to come over the seats, and I was like, dude. But that's the same thing, right? Like people do that and do that and do that, and like, what if DeMarcus Cousins hits you one day
Yeah.
and just says, "I don't care about a lawsuit," dude? No one's talking shit ever again after that. Never. Because all these dudes like my size, 5'8", just running their mouths at the biggest NBA. I hear it every game. I'm like, dude, I listen. I enjoy talking smack. I think it's fun. But like when you get to the level
When it's good-hearted.
when the person starts looking at you
And it's like,
I'm like,
obviously
dude,
mad.
you're the only reason you're doing this is because you know that guy can't hit you.
But that's why LeBron was having fans removed. That's why this whole thing is so strange.
That's right.
Yeah, and he
don't defend Shannon if you.
Have
if that's how you're
literally
gonna
done
act.
that this year.
That was the biggest. That was the biggest comeback I got. Is when it was like one of these like 4 million like Facebook things did the LeBron quote, and they'd be like, "I have my back. I have my guys back always," and I just put "he would," and that's all I said. I didn't write anything else. Dude, it's got like 3,000 comments on it. It'd just be like, "Oh, whatever. How do you guys get blue check marks?"
There's nothing like LeBron stands.
They're
their own world.
Yeah,
they're not even Laker fans.
It's not the
they never
first
have
time LeBron's been like a total hypocrite.
I mean, listen, he's the greatest basketball player playing basketball. You know.
Let's get to the last 5. Got to knock these out. All right, we watched a ton of sports, unfortunately, this weekend. Number 6, what'd you watch? Non-sports. Zach, participate.
I watched that volcano documentary on Netflix last night.
What's
We
it?
love a good documentary.
It's about that volcano in New Zealand that exploded with people on it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and all these dudes that were like Coast Guard guys that were told not to go to the island because it went back and rescued people. It's really good.
What's the name of it?
I think it's called like Volcano or something. Not the movie.
Creative.
Hold on, it's the last. It's the last
On
thing I
Netflix?
watched. I'll tell you right now. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's really good. And then I watched the Bob Ross documentary.
Is it
I'm a
called
big
The
documentary.
Volcano? Rescue
It's called
from
The Volcano Rescue from
Wakari.
Wakari.
Oh. All right, so dude, you're big documentaries,
Yeah, yeah.
as am I.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like I've seen
88% on Rotten
tons
Tomatoes.
of them, and then every once in a while, I'll start to realize how I haven't seen nearly enough, right? So this girl this weekend, I don't know, you guys are probably having this happen a lot also, where Twitter is now looks like Instagram in that I constantly see tweets of people I don't follow.
For you.
Yeah, I know. I don't, and I never switch it over on accident, right? But they've actually been pretty good. I think
Have you followed anyone from it?
Maybe, yeah.
I think I have too, yeah.
And I do think that it's whatever their algorithm is. Like, honestly, I follow so many media members who are all so friggin' annoying and bitching about stuff all the time that I've actually found this new For You thing refreshing.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
They
Like,
know,
who's this person?
They know it's weird. It's better curated than my own feed because my own feed is such a downer.
Yeah.
And they know all I like is funny stuff and videos and people cracking jokes and whatnot.
Hey,
And
Chris,
so-
this is what you actually want to see. Look at this.
Yes, and they're right.
This is what your life could be like if you followed the right people.
I know.
Yeah.
So this chick puts up there, hey, I think she's like a writer for some sitcom, I think it was. And she says, want to watch a documentary, something with some great twists, fire away, or whatever. So, of course, I do what I always do, which is click on the replies. Because now I'm like, all right, I want to see what people say about this. And there were 2 at the very top that were like, I mean, not only did people respond to it, then there were other people saying, that's what I was going to say, that's what I was going to say. And they had like thousands of likes next to the things, or hundreds of likes, whatever it would be. And so I had never heard of either of these documentaries. Now, I hate to tell you this, I have not watched either of them yet, but I have watched the trailers.
Yeah.
And the trailers are crazy.
Tell us.
One is called 3 Identical Strangers, and it is on Hulu.
I feel like I might have
it is about this guy, and he goes to college, and
I've seen this.
everybody's calling him Eddie, and he doesn't know why. And the guy comes up to him and says, "Bro, you have a twin. Like, not like you look like another dude. There's a dude that is you."
I saw a 2020 thing on this. I haven't seen this documentary,
Oh,
but I
maybe
saw
that's
like a
what I
2020
saw.
thing.
And
on
then
it.
the guy meets him, and it in fact is his twin. This is just from the trailer.
Yeah.
And
Do
then
a news
there's a story in the paper about them meeting. Another guy sees the story in the paper and goes,
That's my brother's.
And now it's triplets.
Yeah.
And then there's some kind of crazy ass twists and all kinds of stuff that take place with it. The parents didn't even know they had 3 kids, and I don't know, dude. It's all weird.
The mom forgot?
I'm saying in the trailer, you don't really know what the hell's going on, and I could tell that it's got a bunch
I'm
of
interested
twists.
to know what they mean the mom didn't know they had 3 kids.
I don't know.
The mom knows.
I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? There's how many times.
But why were they all separated at birth? Like, I'm going to watch the documentary for sure. The second one was terrifying.
Something that I would like.
Dude,
Yeah?
this one, watch the trailer and tell me it is not petrifying.
What?
It's called Tickled.
Ew, I already don't like it.
Dude,
It's like a fetish thing.
it is about this dude. He's,
I don't know. I already don't like this.
all right, look.
What?
Yo, this guy who writes about like outlandish stuff, he finds out about this endurance tickling league.
Tickle competition.
Okay? Reaches out to them because he wants to write about it. And they write back this wildly like homophobic response to him. Like, we would never blah 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 deal with writers like you would. And at that point, and he is a homosexual writer, which it reveals in the trailer.
Oh
and
my God.
And he goes, okay, dude, now he's gonna figure this out. What is going on with this? And they have these tickle leagues, and there's this lady, okay? There's this lady like behind it, and she runs it. And obviously, she like takes these kids, like college age kids, she pays them sometimes tens of thousands of dollars.
What?
Yes. All right. And they're part of this, and they do these videos or whatever. And then when they like say like, hey, I don't want any part of this, I don't want anything with this anymore, she says, we've got all of your information, we own all of this, we're releasing all of it. And she puts it out on YouTube and Vimeo and all these things of these guys getting tickled, and then sends things to their schools, sends things to the local paper, sends things to
what?
No, their workplaces. These guys are freaks that have this tickle fetish, blah blah blah. These guys are absolute, dregs of society freaks or whatever. So she obviously like blackmails them as soon as they want to get out. And then there's like this whole like murder, some kind of element to it. Then at the end of the trailer, the writer is with a cameraman. They're going to try to find the lady, obviously. And like there's like, and then it'll put up on the screen like, oh my God, like, and it'll be like the Village Voice, and then it'll be like, boom, this is the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life, New York Times, whatever. And then you like hear them like going up in this like thing, and you hear this like lady like cackling and these sounds coming out of this like room, and you're like, what the hell? And then the trailer ends.
Oh my God.
I'm like, yo!
I'm gonna watch that on the way home.
Oh my God.
What is this?
Tickled.
What is this?
Yeah, I'm watching
Look,
that.
like when this chick on Twitter put it out there,
It's on
like
Prime.
all these people responded, tickle, 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 and I'm like, what the hell
gotta
is
watch this.
tickled?
7.5 on IMDb.
I don't care about IMDb
I'm
scores.
just telling you, that's
Crazy
pretty good.
though.
I want
It's
to
rated
know
R,
what
though.
it. I want to know.
Tickle League. It's rated R.
Of course, it's rated R.
I started watching all these different trailers for these documentaries of which I had never heard of them. And like, there are obviously because a lot of people say the same things. Look at
Vernon,
this.
that's weird.
They're holding them down and tickling. It's endurance tickling.
Endurance.
But there's some kind of creepy lady, Jane something.
Jane. No
that
one knows who
runs
she
it.
is.
Yeah.
And no
that's
one knows who
that's
she is.
Definitely her real name.
Or Debbie. That could be her
Yeah,
real name.
Debbie.
too. Sorry, I was
Debbie.
just
Dude, it's
Jane.
scary, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
watch
terrifying.
it.
I gotta
Yeah,
watch
that's
that.
strange.
I wish we were still
Terrifying.
neighbors, dude. I would get
Yeah, I
you to come
know. You
over
can
and-
just come down. We can watch Tickle.
Hey, Chris, come over and watch Tickled with me.
I don't want Chris to watch Tickle together.
Dude, that lady would send us an email and go like, "Oh, I have a video of you and Chris Vernon
I
watching
know.
the documentary."
All right, what'd you watch, Kels?
Well, mine doesn't sound as good now.
Sorry. I just fell down a wormhole. Of
I can
reading.
tell.
Oh, this
You
was-
didn't even watch this.
No,
by
I
the
didn't
way.
watch it. I
He
watched the
only
trailer.
watches
Dude, the
trailers.
2-minute trailer. I'm
The trailer.
I'm the trailer king. I've watched every trailer, but no movies.
No movie.
All right. Well, you guys know I only watch murder stuff. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah, of course.
went into a new series. It's called Web of Lies.
Okay.
And it's 7 seasons have already gone by. It started in 2014. But I just watched like 2 episodes on season 1, and it's all about murders that started online. So the first episode is like this girl who was on this online dating show, and then eventually she gets murdered, and they like go into the whole thing. Another one's like an online bully. So it's like all these different stories about people online who got killed.
Real?
Via the internet. Yeah, like real stories.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's
That seems like something who
What
a
is
girl
this
who lives
called?
alone
Web
downtown
of
should
Lies.
watch, you
I
know?
hate that.
You know?
Web of Lies. No, that's all I watch.
Oh, that's
Because it
terrible.
keeps me like,
On edge?
Dude.
you know?
You're suspicious of everything and everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chat. I'm like, what are you
Women love to watch murder shows and then go like, you know, out by themselves at night.
Terrible.
It's really, really safe sounding.
doing? In fact, it is safe. It educates.
I saw one of those memes like the other day, and it was like, it was something like, girls be like, I got so much anxiety, and then go drink 5 cafe lattes and listen to murder podcasts.
Oh, this is terrible.
Is that my life? Did I just have a big coffee? And
Park in a parking garage by themselves at night. Like, oh no, I just watched one about this.
I tell you guys,
Why are you here?
every day I do my makeup, I'm watching a murder documentary on YouTube.
What'd you watch, Roser?
I watched on HBO Max The Menu.
Oh!
Yes, fantastic.
What's that?
The
Oh
Menu.
my God,
It's a
I
dark-
watched the trailer.
It's a dark comedy. It is a dark comedy.
Oh, it's funny.
yeah,
It didn't
it's-
look
yeah, it's
funny
kinda
in the
funny.
trailer.
It's kinda
It's
funny.
what's his name, right? What's the guy, the bad guy's name?
It's produced by Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's produced by Adam McKay and Will Ferrell. They did not direct or write it though, but they did produce it. Yeah, and then Anya Taylor-Joy, she's the girl from The Queen's Gambit,
Yep.
Yeah.
Saw her in the trailer.
and it is.
And Ray Fiennes was in Hannibal.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, he still freaks me out.
Yeah, he was the. Do you see?
Oh,
This is Cheryl in human form.
Dude.
Do you
Yeah.
see?
dude, he's
Which-
terrifying.
The South Park goofing on that is
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the funniest episodes ever. But it is. It's really good.
It's fantastic.
Is
I
it
love
funny?
Yeah, it's funny. There's funny stuff in
There's
it.
funny stuff. John Leguizamo's in it.
John Leguizamo's
One of the
also in
X-Men
it.
kids is in it too, right? Is that
Yeah, the kid who played
young someone, I
the
think.
blue guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever that
He's
guy's
in
name.
it. There are people you recognize. There
Yeah.
are people you recognize.
So
that are
I
in
watched the trailer and I was like, hold on, is this like horror or something? Like,
You
Yeah,
gotta
it is.
watch. It's one of those things where the trailer doesn't give it away. Thank God.
Yeah.
Like you kind of gotta watch it.
it. You do.
It's funny though. It's like worth watching.
There's funny stuff, and it's also
Wild.
kind of horror.
There's a lot of WTFs in it when you're watching.
Yeah.
Like, what just happened? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
there's a lot of
pretty good.
that. You're like, what?
Yeah.
It's
Did you
good,
like
though.
it?
Yeah, I liked it. Don't
I like
watch
your
it.
recommendations when
Don't
you
watch
like
it with
stuff.
kids.
Yeah. It's not a.
Not,
yeah.
not, not
Okay,
for
I'll
kids.
make sure there's no
Not
kids
for
Yeah, yeah.
kids.
Kelsey,
But
make
it
sure
is
there's no
good.
kids
Yeah.
in your place. when you watch.
This is
Make
what
sure they
like.
go home.
I've never seen a movie like this before.
All right.
I've never seen a movie
No,
like
you're right.
this. Yeah,
You're-
I've
and that's
never
what I
seen
like.
it. There's nothing to compare it to.
That's what I
Like,
liked. That's what I liked about A Quiet Place, right? When A Quiet Place came out, because all these movies are just they're remaking everything or do it like there's no original ideas anymore. So when I saw A Quiet Place for the first time, I was like, "This is fantastic." Just like when I saw that, I'm like, "There's no movie like this."
Nothing.
I
I
love
had
it.
nothing to compare it to.
The Menu.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
watch
great.
it. I'm gonna watch
It is really good.
I watched the
It's
trailer.
about how long is it? About 2 hours.
Yeah, 140 probably.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
106 minutes.
Yeah.
106 minutes.
Great.
So it's
Perfect.
less-
146.
Yeah, we're less than
Yeah.
less than 2 hours.
All right. Number 7. So I want to mention this for Roser's benefit and for all of our benefits. If I can get at least some people to go out there and vote in this G League All-Star thing, because Kenny Lofton Jr.
He
is
doesn't win MVP this year.
he is second
No.
in All-Star voting
Who's first?
behind Luka Garza. Okay, but he's second. But if he's first, bro, Kenny Lofton Jr. gets to be a captain and select his team.
Oh,
Yeah, that needs to
Dude,
happen.
we gotta try to get him to
Yes.
first.
It needs to happen.
People love Kenny Lofton Jr. I can't. He
love
of
him.
all the like, there's some big names in there. So I mean, it's obviously not just Memphis Hustle fans that are voting for this, and he's got the second most votes of anyone in this deal. And voting goes on until February 3rd. And we have got to see Kenny Lofton Jr. get to be a captain.
Yeah.
And
who's
select.
the other
Now this
captain?
is going on this is like the next game or whatever. It's at All-Star Weekend,
It's
right?
Sunday before the All-Star game.
Yeah, dude, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Kenny Lofton Jr. being a captain of one of those teams and
Hilarious.
getting to choose his next team would be so good.
Yes.
Because that'll have some awesome players in it. Scoot Henderson will be in there.
Yeah, Scoot Henderson.
Matt McClung.
Yeah, there will be guys in there. Yes, there will be guys that you know in there.
Luka Garza is like
the Warriors
first in voting.
The Warriors guys
Right now.
and Lakers guys get a lot of votes just because they have massive fan bases.
And Luka Garza's famous. He was College Player of the Year and everything.
Yeah.
Kenny
But
Lofton Jr. is famous.
evidently.
He's like viral.
Yeah,
viral.
is.
Everyone loves him.
Garza's averaging like 31 in the
Jesus.
league.
Forgot what game that was when they put him in the fourth though, and like everyone lost their mind.
Hilarious.
Every time he touched the ball.
And he
I
got
was like,
and he got 4 shots up in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's great.
Whatever it was.
He'll
As
get
he
the
should.
shots up.
Yeah.
Go off, Junior.
Number 8, Rui Hachimura got traded to the Lakers.
Sure did.
That happened this morning. It was Chris Dunn, who was going buck wild at the end of the Grizzly game.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Pete Pranik was like, what is Chris Dunn? What is he doing? It was
Kendrick Nunn.
Oh, Kendrick Nunn. I'm sorry. Chris Dunn, whatever. Chris Dunn, Kendrick Nunn, same thing. Kendrick Nunn, he got, so he's part of that trade and then some second rounders?
Yeah. A couple seconds.
Bro, that feels like very little for Rui Hachimura. Am I crazy? He does shoot like 40-something% on catch and shoot threes,
Yeah.
which is all you theoretically have to
need.
do if you play for the Lakers.
That's all you need to do.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're, I don't know, like Kendrick Nunn and
like
a
I
couple
would've-
of second rounders?
I feel like I would have kept Kendrick Nunn.
And he's athletic too.
I don't know. I just don't, the Rui Hachimura thing, I thought he would, I mean, he's a lottery pick within the last 3 years.
he was a
It was
ninth
the Ja
overall
year.
pick.
It was 2019.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I get if you're not gonna re-up on it.
I don't see like a bunch of blockbuster trades happening.
I don't
for it.
know. I can't tell because you see these teams like some
See,
of
but
them are
it's-
like going like.
There's
they're
usually
going the
noise
wrong way
happening by this
fast.
point, though.
Yeah, but they're going the wrong way fast. It might start to pick up.
I think
Yeah.
it will.
Like you
Did you
just
see Jay Crowder's
Portland,
tweet today?
Portland falling apart. So what are
Yeah.
they like 4-16 or
Yeah.
something crazy, and they're 4-12 in their last 16? It's
Right.
like some of these teams have got to decide what direction they're going.
Yeah.
Are they going to be in this lottery sweepstakes, or are they
Let
just
Portland
going to
decide after we play them.
try to do the play-in thing? You know, what happened with Jay Crowder?
He did a little the thing with the sand and like a little time thing.
Uh-oh.
You know, like hinting.
Oh.
You know, like when Jaw tweets little
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So Jay Crowder's going somewhere?
Looks that way.
I'll tell you this, I'd still take him on our team. I just want guys in the playoff.
I liked having Crowder on my
playoff
team.
toughness.
I told my brother that the other day. Like, I miss having Crowder. I feel like we don't have like one of those like those guys. I mean, Adams, yeah, but like one of those like straight up like dog. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like fight anybody
Toughness.
on the court. Like, I like having one of those guys. We had Zebo, and then you know,
Yeah, Steven, you just said it.
I like Steven.
He'll play
Yeah.
anyone.
Yeah, but
Point y'all out.
you
But,
like
he,
having-
but you, I, think
like
you got to
having
bring
even-
it to him. I don't think he's taking it to anybody else.
It just-
I miss James Johnson. Let's get James Johnson back here.
Nobody's played in more playoff games than Crowder
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like having Crowder.
in the last couple of years.
I don't know what
and
I'd
so-
give for him, but
No, I wouldn't give up much, but I mean, if you got to find a landing spot, right?
yeah.
And John loves him.
Yes.
Loves him. Number 9. All right, we got a SHINEDOwn announcement.
Yay!
Let me hear it. All right, we got I just saw the graphic hit the screen.
Yeah,
What do we
I'm
got?
probably going to need it
Little
too.
We got SHINEDOwn
Let's see.
guitarist Zach Myers here in
Hey.
town. Can we get that graphic again?
There we go.
The Revolution's live.
Yep, that's the name of the tour, and we'll be here with 3 Days Grace and From Ashes to New on April 21st at the FedexForum, the only arena on planet Earth I have not played yet. I feel like
Oh my God.
Wow.
excited about it.
All right, so what do I know from 3 Days Grace? I know that name
many
of that
songs.
band. What do I know?
Songs. Song called "I Hate Everything About You." There's a
And
song
you know
called
that one.
"Animals." There's a song called "Riot." There's a bunch you'd know.
I do.
You would know them, yeah.
Yeah, they feel like one of those bands.
They're one of those
where
bands like-
I couldn't name it, but if I saw them, I'd probably know everything they play.
They're
that
not
night.
far behind us on that. You know, we have the most Billboard #1s or whatever. It
Yep.
feels like Monopoly money, but yeah, it's a real thing, I guess. They're close behind us, like as far as like
3 Days Grace.
yeah, a lot of #1s. I think
Wow.
between the two bands, there's 40 #1 Billboard songs.
Who's the third band?
From Ashes to New, it's a friend of ours band from PA, but they're on the radio a lot too.
They are.
Yeah.
I gotta write
Yeah.
them down. I haven't heard of them. From Ashes to New.
Kind of a Linkin Park vibe, a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody to fill that void, maybe a little.
All right. From
Yeah.
Ashes to New. All right. When do those go on sale? Today?
No,
Friday?
Pre-sale starts tomorrow or the next day. I don't know how those pre-sale things work, but yeah, tickets go on sale Friday.
Tickets on sale Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm
Okay.
excited
Friday
to play here.
And then that the date on that was
April 21st.
April 21st.
Between game 2 and 3.
April 21st of round
1, I think. 2.
Oh, wow.
Round 1. So we need to listen. We need to stay in the first
that's
4
cool.
because if we don't stay in the first 4, there's a chance the show would have to move.
Do you know that with the Pelicans loss yesterday, we're like 6 or 7 ahead of that spot?
Good.
That's the only thing I pay attention to
Good.
too. Is
Yeah.
home court advantage.
We
Yeah, that's the only thing I
That's
look
it.
at. Yeah.
Oh my God. So we're 1.5 games behind the Nuggets. The Kings are 6 games behind the Nuggets. So
Yeah.
5.5.
No, but who's 4?
Whereas
7.
The Pelicans,
Another
yeah,
full
there's
game.
7.
Yeah, so
7.
there's 7.
It's 5.5.
So 5.5 between.
Yeah, 5.5 between us and 4.
well, I didn't
Yeah.
like these.
That's
I didn't
quite
like these.
a
No, well, really, it's 5 that you have to worry about. So what's 5?
8.5.
Dallas
we're good.
8.5. It's a full 7 ahead.
7 games.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
we're
I
a
don't
full
love those.
7 ahead.
I don't love those 2 shoulda wins we had in the last 2 games.
Yeah, but that's we talked about at the beginning. 11-game win streak.
I know. But
Young team going on the West Coast. You know what that's like.
You've been
Oh,
to
we
LA.
Still have the best
Bro,
point
I
differential
said that-
in the
Hey,
West.
you were young once.
buddy, we
I
said
bet
that.
you played some really crappy shows back in the day.
Dude,
Let's
we
just say, hey,
LA and
Zach,
Vegas.
low energy.
Bro, what's wrong with him tonight? Yeah, that was it was the first quarter. Me and my brother Nick was over at the house, and we go, oh, they got Los Angeles.
Bad.
Bad.
You could tell.
You could
Yes.
tell the ones who didn't go out too.
Yes. Tyus.
Tyus.
Tyus did
What
not
was
go
it?
out.
Zach,
Zion's too young.
You know that
Yeah.
group text was like, "Come on, Tyus, come out." I was
Yep.
like, "Nah, man, I'm
Nah,
gonna stay
I'm good.
back."
I'm
And they
good.
all went out. They
Yes.
all went out. Every single one of them went out. Every single one of
They're
them.
on an 11-game win streak.
Why not go out?
And they're
Why
all
not?
in their early
But don't
20s.
lose to the Lakers and then have, the only thing I wanted after this Shannon Sharpe drama was to win that game.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Just to that's like a little bit of icing.
We should have framed it like that to make everybody feel better.
Yeah.
The Lakers, why are you guys bragging? Why are you guys all spouting off? You almost lost to the hungover Grizzlies.
Way hungover.
Imagine if we weren't hungover.
Imagine if we were not hungover.
Imagine if we had
yes.
proper rest and nutrition.
Listen, also,
It's not even been a game. Or it was even a game.
I know that Dylan was mic'd up. Can we get that audio?
Oh, no, he
It's-
wasn't.
He was mic'd up.
Oh,
back
yeah.
then. Yeah.
Because they posted the audio on Instagram and like everyone, even me, I would comment like, "This isn't the audio we want.
Oh,
Give us."
wow.
Because even when in the
Yes.
first huddle, he goes, "First unit slow," and I'm like, "Yeah, no." You guys went to bed 4 hours ago.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
You did shoot around
hilarious.
without going to bed.
Oh my God! All right,
Oh, man.
back to the Shinedown show. It's
Yeah.
going to be on April 21st. It's at FedexForum, and tickets are going to go on sale on Friday. Shinedown, 3 days grace from ashes to new. Support our guy Friday. Tickets go on sale at Live Nation and
all
I
those,
guess
yeah.
everywhere.
Ticketmaster, Live
Ticketmaster.com,
Nation.
FedEx
How have you
Forum.
not
What we
played
did that?
FedEx Forum?
Everything.
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know. We've
It's
always
pro-
done South Haven, and I'm like, can we not do this?
Well, during COVID, you played the drive-in.
That was me and Brent, though.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
do.
that's
That's an acoustic thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Shinedown, I've played everywhere. And we had that Orpheum show that got canceled
Oh,
because of
yeah.
COVID. So that sold out in like a day. I don't think this is going to sell in a day, but I would like to sell it out. So listen,
Go buy
people,
tickets.
go buy tickets.
Go buy tickets.
Don't text me for them, which you already have this morning, most of you. Go buy
As
them.
soon as it got announced.
Oh,
Let
dude.
me get my text reaction.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Dude, bad. I
Let's
mean, like,
all text Zach for tickets
Yeah.
right now.
oh, look, Roser.
Yeah. Hey.
I almost texted Roser congrats last night. I saw you when I was like, this has to be. I knew today was going to be contentious because
Oh, wow.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
I got 1 or 2 jokes off, but I
Yeah,
did.
dude.
If we would have,
He feels bad for me.
if we would have,
27 years.
well, it's not that. If we would have blown them out, I would have just let them fly.
He's like gotten to go to the
But-
Super Bowl and like multiple NFC championships. It's been 27 years since I have been past the division round, and it's
Yeah.
7 straight divisional round losses.
Did you see this Jalen Hurts stat?
No.
It says Dallas
Hey, I've
played.
got his name blocked on Twitter.
Dallas played in the NFC Championship on January 21st, 96. Jalen Hurts was born August 7th, 1998. Baby Hurts grew up, learned how to play football, went to college, squatted 600 pounds, graduated, got drafted by the Eagles, and made it to the NFC Championship before Dallas went
Oh
back.
my
Oh,
God.
yoy.
Sorry, Vernon. I didn't do that.
Dude, no, the
Hey,
worst
I'm a
one-
Titans fan, dude. We're not even in there.
Yeah.
I sent them this morning. The worst one was that NFL memes or whatever
yeah.
they put out that they have announced that the 49ers and Eagles are playing at AT&T Stadium in a neutral game because they want Cowboys fans to be able to see an NFC Championship game. I was like, come on, bro.
That's rude.
I just woke up.
That's rude.
I didn't even drink my
So
coffee
rude.
yet.
It's tough when it's the first thing you see.
I haven't even drank my coffee yet.
Never easy.
This is bull crap.
Never easy. Never easy.
Also want to mention tonight at FedexForum, I don't know if it's completely sold out, but it's Dave
I don't think it's
Chappelle
sold
and
out
Chris
yet.
Rock.
Yeah.
Are you guys going?
Yes.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
You are? Going tonight. Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock at FedexForum. We saw one of our old interns, Mark, went to the show at St. Louis last night and said it was unbelievable. So
Right.
It's a guy. I haven't
super
seen.
excited.
I haven't really seen this hour, but also our old security guy, Jake, that you've met
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
but He's been with Chappelle now for like 6 years.
Yep.
He was with us for 10. Now he's with Chappelle. So I'll see him. He's here now. So
Oh, he is?
yeah. So I'm gonna go
Are you
see
going to
him.
the show?
Yeah, I'm going tonight. Yeah.
It'll be great.
It'll be fun.
Yes.
I haven't seen Rock in forever, so I'm very excited.
I don't think anybody has.
Donnell
He
Rawlings.
just hasn't come out with some.
Yeah.
Donnell Rawlings is here?
Yeah. Donnell Rawlings is everywhere where Chappelle is.
Who else?
Are you allowed to tell us this?
Yeah. Oh, am I not supposed? Am I not
You
supposed
can
to?
tell us.
Yeah.
Donnell Rawlings is hilarious.
Rick Ingram,
That's
Donnell
Ashy
Rawlings.
Larry, right?
Yes!
Yeah.
Ashy Larry.
Yeah, Donnell, dude, his stand-up's hilarious.
Dude,
by the
he
way.
is hilarious.
Yeah,
He's
he's
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah, so Rick Ingram, Donnell Rawlings,
And those two.
Rock, Chappelle. Yeah.
Nice.
Was I supposed to not say that? No,
No,
I'm fine.
it's fine.
Shut up, Kelsey. You don't know what you're talking about.
What did I do? What did I do?
Number 10 tonight. All right, so that's what's going on. Chappelle and Rock are going to be at FedexForum. In terms of games that are on, the Grizzlies are playing tonight, and it is the late start, so it is 9:30.
So you can still
Yeah.
go to the
Yeah, so you can go to the show
Yeah.
and be able to check it out. They are playing the Sacramento Kings. And I would, like I said earlier in the show, I'd be very surprised if they don't show up. I mean, look, you've had 2 lame-ass performances. Like 3.
You're over the hangover
I
at this point.
believe, I saw somebody tweet this morning. I can't remember who it is, so forgive me. Amongst, pretty much all the good teams, that the Grizzlies are like the one that have not had a 3-game losing streak all year.
All right.
Well,
Also, there's nothing to do in Sacramento. Let's be honest.
Yeah, there's nothing to do.
Nothing.
the
Thing.
Kings are good now, though. Number one.
They are
offense.
good.
They score.
They are
scored
good,
125
but I
points in
just
the last,
think
like,
you've
5 games.
gotten, after 2 duds, that's
Yeah.
You better
That's
come
a-
out scrapping
yeah.
tonight.
Because
Oh, wait,
wait,
yeah.
you guys saw Jaw, right? Like he never says anything, but he said something like, "We can't lose again."
What did he say?
12 got to be turned.
Ski.
Ski.
Oh, he just said chance to bounce back tomorrow. Only us versus everybody. But he never like says stuff like that.
Yeah, he doesn't.
This is like a.
Well, and he's played 2 crap games in a row
Yeah.
by his standard.
He knows he was out at Craig's or Delilah's, one of them places. He knows where he was. Come on, man.
Come on.
Get back
I
in the
said
game.
One Oak.
Hydrate.
Is that not the spot?
One Oak? Is that
See-
still a thing?
Dude, it's the only place that Roser knows in Los Angeles. So anytime they're in LA, he always says, One Oak.
I think I heard Chandler Parsons talk about it on like a podcast.
I think that was the last time it was
New
open,
York.
is when Chandler Parsons was here.
Yeah, okay.
It used to be a place called the Key Club One Oak. That building is a place called the Key, which was like a rock place, but now One Oak is like, I don't know. That's kind of where I stay, is in that One Oak area. I haven't seen that building open in it. But that's also not my scene.
Not my, it's Roser's.
That's not where I hang out.
I don't even know what goes on in One Oak. I have no idea.
Gonna do it for today's show. Thank you to Kelsey Wright Johnson. Thanks to Zach Myers. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Robbie and Jacob back in the studio. Buy those SHINEDOWN tickets on Friday when they go on sale. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.